No, you didn't win, Toto. Citizen of the Year accomplishments. So get comfortable. Item 1A, Section 4, Paragraph 3. You know, there are times when you wake up in the middle of the night and you just wonder about things. Why, just the other night, I woke up thinking about where the heck did the song Old Lang Syne come from? So, not being able to sleep until I found out, I did some research. And I went to my World Book Encyclopedia. And I found out, after going to the A's for all, Old for O, and Zang, which is Z, and Scottish, which is S, and then everywhere else. And I found out that Old Lang Syne was a poem written in Scotland by Robert Burns in 1788. And it was set to a tune of a traditional folk song. It's well known in many countries, especially in the English-speaking world. Its traditional use being used mainly to bid farewell to the old year at the stroke of midnight. But it's also used at funerals, graduations, and as a farewell or ending to other occasions, including the Boy Scouts used it in many countries as a close to their jamborees. Now, you all remember it because of Guy Lombardo, who played it every year in New York City at the Waldorf Astoria until his death in 1977. Glad that's over. Our 2014 Citizen of the Year actually took this saying to heart. I wasn't born in Cary, but I got here as fast as I could. Christy, roll the videotape. So, November 1986, our recipient is seen here performing with her high school marching band at the famous Cary Banquet competition. She's right here, if you can see. For those of you who remember, for years, Cary brought first-class high school bands to our town from around the country. I believe one year we had 26 bands performing, marching, and competing. So, not long after high school, and then on to college, our recipient was married, and she and her husband were in search of a great community to live, work, and raise a family. And voila, they chose Cary. Arriving in 1995, they now have 4 children. And she quickly became deeply involved both locally and regionally. And while I do not like lists, it's important that I share with you some of the things that she's been involved in. Cary Community Foundation, Cary Women's Giving Network, Society of 2012, Read and Feed Executive Board, Cary Chamber of Commerce, of course, Cary Economic Development Commission, Cary Public Art Advisory Board, Cary Growth Management Task Force, Triangle J Council of Governments, Triangle Transit Authority, North Carolina League of Municipalities, Cary YMCA Advisory Board, We Build People Major Gifts volunteer, and she's also an active leader in her church at Apex Baptist. And it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Her dedication, vision, and leadership on our Cary Town Council has been unwavering since joining the council in 1999, only 4 years after she arrived. 15 years of commitment to the betterment of our town, its people, and its well-being. Remember the late night insomnia fact. Did you know that there are over 470,000 entries in Webster's dictionary? Out of these, there are many that if you look them up, our recipient's photo may appear in the definition, and sometimes in an 8x10. For example, leader, driven, unwavering, dedicated, visionary, honesty, integrity, thorough, passionate, intelligent, common sense. Okay, that's 2 words. But there are 2 other words that appear in the dictionary with her photo that stand out as true superlatives of our recipient. And that's friend and compassionate. While she wears many hats, wife, mom, daughter, council member, realtor, citizen, she also wears the hat of a compassionate friend. With all that's going on in her life, she still finds the time to spend helping comfort friends in their times of need. Most recently, her truly dear friend, Bill Coleman, who is battling pancreatic cancer. A true and compassionate friend indeed. Now, remember my earlier discussion about Old Lang Syne. Well, not only is it sung at midnight at New Year's Eve, but it's also sung at the University of Virginia, and that's where our Citizen of the Year attended college. Wahoo wah. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Cary Chamber of Commerce's 2014 Citizen of the Year, Jennifer B. Robinson. With heartfelt appreciation for the Cary Chamber of Commerce, here is your 2014 Citizen of the Year Award. I get to page 78. You don't believe what's in that page.
Thank you so much. I really didn't want anybody to ever know I was in the marching band. That was the first time I ever came to Cary, and it was wonderful. When I came back in '94 to see what it would be like to be in North Carolina, my sister drove me down from Raleigh, and she said, I think you're going to really like Cary. It's kind of your thing. And it was. I left there, called my husband, I said, this is where I want to go. I just absolutely love Cary. And, listening to Sharon Decker talk about what it takes to build a community, at the core of it, it's the people. And that's what we loved here. It's a beautiful place, but it's the people that makes it so wonderful. So I'm particularly humbled to receive this award. I'm floored. I've never been this stunned, except for 5th grade when I won a 10-speed bike. That was the last time I've been floored. So thank you so much. Thank you for giving me the privilege to serve our community and to be able to participate in all the activities here. I want to thank my fantastic staff and my council colleagues who are wonderful to work with, the most professional and intelligent people. And then, above all, I want to acknowledge my husband, Paul, who sacrifices tremendously and supports me so that I can do the things that I do for our community. And then they're in the back of the room. And then also back there are 4 of my children, my 4 children, my 4 children. council, and I said, I can't do this, Jack. I have a newborn and a 2-year-old, and I run a business. I can't do this. He said, Jennifer, it's 3 meetings a month. That's all it is. I can do 3 meetings a month. Okay, count me in. I had no idea it would be 3 meetings a day. So I was like, oh, look at Jack and do that. But I do want to say that my children have sacrificed collectively thousands of bedtimes so that I could be here for the town, and I want to thank them for making that sacrifice for the town. I really feel like they definitely share in this, and of course I want to, my parents are not here, but I would acknowledge that they were a major influence in my life. My dad's motto going through life was to leave a place better than you found it, and that goes from everything like putting that shopping cart back in the shopping cart alley to really serving your neighbor, and that has been huge. And then my mom has a little fighting spirit. She's always said, fight for what's right. And between that, those have been guiding principles for me, so it's been wonderful. So thank you, everybody, for this.